Galloway's support through sight loss. Galloway's get active. Hunters Hill and Harrock Hill.
Okay, hi everyone, it's Jane and James here again. Nice day, and today we're at Hunters Hill Quarry. We're going to do a walk round here and also up and over Harrock Hill, so you'll get to see the remains of the old windmill that goes back to 17th century. So come along, we'll see what we can find. It's a long while since I've done this walk, so it might have changed a bit since I was last here, so we'll give it a go and see what we can find. Come on, let's go.
Hunters Hill Quarry. Hunters Hill Quarry was worked for over 200 years and only closed in 1982. Since its closure, the quarry has naturally regenerated into a valuable wildlife haven. Now owned by West Lancs District Council, large amounts of work have been carried out to make it a place for both people and wildlife. Site ecology. Only small in size, approximately 4.6 hectares, and set on an intensively farmed landscape, Hunters Hill Quarry is a wonderful resource with a diverse range of vegetation. This has created a mosaic of habitats which, for a wide variety of animals, provide a range of microclimates, cover, nesting and feeding opportunities, plus connectivity to other local habitats.
There's a slow motion close-up of a bee feeding on a white flower of the great bindweed. Now there's a bench looking out of a view with an inscription that reads,
I go to nature to be soothed and healed and to have my senses put in order. John Burroughs.
The view looks out over the flatlands towards Southport and the coast.
The nature of the site has been radically altered by human activity, primarily quarrying. Although there is very little unaltered habitat on the site, with the exception of older woodland in the northwestern area, valuable secondary habitats have subsequently evolved post-quarrying. Whilst visiting Hunters Hill, one can hope to see a wide range of wildlife, from predatory birds like buzzard and barn owl to the smaller but no less impressive goldcrest and nuthatch. Mammals such as the brown hare or amphibians such as the common toad might also be spotted as one walks the pathways or gazes over the adjoining countryside. Hunters Hill contains locally and regionally important habitats, including, most notably, lowland heath, plus various types of grassland, woodland, scrub, bare rock and successional habitats.
The video is showing a view over some farmland with some trees and a dry stone wall in the foreground. We're now showing some red berries of a holly tree. Jane is now using some trekking poles to help her walk uphill through the fields. It's always a good idea to use trekking poles if you can. Throughout the video there's shots of me and Jane walking through different parts of the video. There's a line of trees separating the fields. Now we're just walking up to a stile which leads through a hedgerow and out to the road. You might be able to hear the traffic in the distance. When we get to the road, we turn right and follow it down past a pond which is on the left hand side of the road. We'll carry on down the road until we get to the Rigby Arms. With the pub on our right hand side, we carry on following the road to the left towards the High Moor restaurant, which is now closed, where there's a gateway which leads along a long drive towards Harrock Hill. Me and Jane are now walking down the long drive, and we gradually fade out into the distance. The day we did this walk, it was quite windy, but it was nice and sunny. So you might hear the wind. It sounds like thunder, but it wasn't. It was just the wind blowing on the microphone. There's views out over the fields, above a hedge. Now there's some pond at the side of the private road. And a close-up of some fungi that was growing at the edge of the road. Now come off the main track and we follow a path that leads through a gate and down through a wooded path. Hear the wind on the microphone, the trees and the leaves rustling. Be careful, there could be lots of tree roots and stones. Some views looking up towards Harrock Hill across the fields. Now shows me and Jane walking towards a kissing gate. We're walking towards it. Now there's a view coming out the other side. Hear Robin singing. Still on a woodland path with some fields over to our right hand side. Got some big clouds in the sky, nice and sunny. Can hear the sound of some carrion crows. Views over the farmland. Nice blue sky on this side with some fluffy clouds. Now you can hear the rooks and jackdaws. Further up the field we enter into some woodland at the top of Harrock Hill. Then the path opens up and you see a view of the old ruined windmill.
Harrock Old Windmill is shown on the maps surveyed around 1830 as a ruin or derelict building, but it is mentioned in documents from 1660, so the windmill itself could be even older.
Again, just showing views, different views of the windmill. Now we're just showing a view through some of the woodland. We follow the path as it leads downhill and crosses over a ladder type stile over the dry stone wall. careful on these sort of styles.
Okay everyone, so that's been a nice walk around Hunters Hill and Harrock Hill. We started off at the car park at Hunters Hill Quarry, and we walked all the way around the quarry, then down the road, up High Moor and up towards Harrock Hill. You've seen the 17th century windmill and a lot of the countryside around. You've seen a lot of me and Jane walking along and going over stiles. There are quite a few stiles on this walk. It is quite rough in places as well, with rocks, tree roots and some mud, but it's nothing worse than anything we've already done. So if you fancy coming along, get in touch with me. We can arrange this walk, and it is a walk that you would need boots on. You'd need to be dressed for the weather, and like I say, it can be a little bit rough, so I would rate this as probably one of the trickier of the walks that we do, one of the more adventurous walks. So if you're just used to walking on the flat and an easy walk, then this probably isn't for you. But if you'd like something a bit more adventurous, give it a go. It's really nice scenery, and especially this time of year when the trees, well, the brackens are starting to turn. In another few weeks the trees will start changing as well. So really nice walk, wrap up warm, and it is a great day. So from me and Jane, I think you've enjoyed the walk, haven't you?
Yeah, it's been brilliant. Yeah,
so we shall see you in the next video. So thanks for watching, take care, and see you soon.
bye.
Bye.